Alright guys, part 2 of Maestro. I actually accidentally hit stop instead of pause. Guys, don't kill me. I'm still getting used to this. Alright, so we're going to drop those core members back in, and this time I'm going to take Human Torch out. Where is my Mr. Fantastic? Which is who I thought I had to begin with. There. I know I believe I said in my guide in the video earlier in the week that I was going to use Mr. Fantastic, but for some reason I had Human Torch in there. My apologies. This will also give me a chance to restart that opening with Mephisto. Instead of going with his basic, I'm going to use his ultimate. So that's going to apply defense down, offense down, and bleed for 3 turns. It's going to pull buffs from him. He doesn't have any, but that's okay. That clears barrier. He does not have barrier. So he's going to attack Odin. So now we have an offensive battlefield effect from Mephisto, and now a defensive battlefield effect from Odin. Or, excuse me, vice versa. Hit him with ability block. I did not even think to check. I'm just so used to going straight to his ultimate. But that's okay. 1 or 2 rage, guys. If you slip up here or there and you throw something at him, that's gonna throw another rage there. You know, 1 or 2. It's not the end of the world. Apply stun, so we want to stay away from Mr. Fantastic's special. Now that we have Odin's passive attack coming after every attack, that will also help us tremendously, along with Mephisto's passive now. Go with Franklin's basic. Again, we want to stay away from that ultimate from Franklin because he will clear both of the battlefield effects off. That's right, we want to stay away from the special. Away from the ultimate. Trauma. Okay, I cannot remember if trauma is another one. I'm going to try anyway. So he's immune to trauma, so that's going to be one that is going to gain rage for him. So every time Odin throws that passive attack, he's taking 5 million in damage. Every single time Odin throws that passive, that's 5 million in damage that he's helping out with. And that was actually more. That time it was about 7. Alright, so the first was 331, the second was 511. This one's going to give me 658. 658, guys. Alright, so for team number 4, so we're going to use Symbiote 6. So right now, after the first 3 teams, guys, I'm at 1.5 billion. So it's not great, but that's not horrible either. Could be better. I want to go ahead and get that other Carnage on the board regardless. Slow and silence. So one of them will give him rage. I'm pretty sure it's silence. It seems as if he may have been immune to both. Applied trauma, disrupted. Alright, so let's just use let's go with the just the basic from Carnage. Toxin, we know he's going to apply stun for 2, so we don't want to use him, or at least a special. Let's see, we started out at just over 500. Let's see if we can at least get past that 500 mark and get a kill on this one. Attack primary 375, ability block, stun, and trauma. So that'll be 6 raids that you would add there. 400. Alright, so it doesn't look like that leaves any stun, ability block. So you shouldn't get any rage off of that. So we'll stay away from Quicksilver's ultimate. We'll stay away from Toxin's special. With Venom, that's going to do heal block. Will not spread stun. He doesn't have stun anyway. Now we're going to use the battlefield effect. Slow. Okay, he does not give stun, ability block. Just slow. And then now he has that battlefield effect. We'll go with his special. So Carnage's basic and special are available. Silence, disrupted. I don't think either one of those. I thought it was silence. Okay, yeah. Silence is one that does give rage. So that could have hurt me. No, we can't use his special. We can use the ultimate. Alright, so this one's going to do ability block, heal block, so we definitely don't want either one of those. So we'll use Venom's Ultimate and Venom's Basic. Looks like we may get another kill on this one. I'm hoping to get another kill and at least another 75 to 100 million. That will put us at around 700. And so we'll go Ultimate here. We can just keep him from getting to that 100 mark. We're at 53 right now. I don't know if we'll get another 75 to 100 million. Everybody's in the yellow now. Go with the special there. And he's just going to start taking them out. I got another 20 million. Slow and silence. I'll try it. Probably not the best idea. So I got another 30 million on the back end there. So that still should put us somewhere up over 600 as well for this one. Right at it. So right at 575. And so now we're into the territory of, we have a couple different teams that we're looking at between Retcon, Astral, and Insidious 6. We're going to go with that Retcon team first. And we're going to see exactly what Retcon can do. If they have... I do not see anything. Daring Warrior and Retcon. See, it says Daring Warrior and Retcon characters gain 50% max health, damage, armor, focus, and resistance. So maybe with Daring Warrior, maybe they had theirs on. So we'll hope that Retcon will have theirs on as well. Because it looked like we did do fairly well with that Daring Warriors team. Only 511, but for Daring Warriors on this, I think that's fairly well. So we'll come down. We're gonna try Retcon first. And we'll see where his health is. we drop in. And then if we don't like it and we decide to come back in and rerun, we'll see what his health is when we run with Astral. See if we get that same effect as far as the damage that we can provide. Okay, so that's going to apply Disrupted. I'm going to apply Silence as well, but I do want no. Okay, so the Disrupted doesn't silence is what I want to be careful with. Taunt and immunity. With Deadpool, you definitely want to use his special whenever it comes around. And then with Hulk, see, her ultimate is going to apply stun. And then we have her special and her basic. So we'll only use her special. We'll try to stay away from her ultimate on this one. Again, we don't want to apply stun. This is going to apply safeguard, defense up, speed up. Okay. Offense down and trauma for 2 turns. Defense down and trauma. Heal block, disrupted, offense down. And it will also fill speed bar for 10% for all retcon allies. So we were at just over 1.8 billion when we dropped in. So right about now we're coming up on 100 million in damage. Again, we don't want to use her ultimate, so we'll go with the basic with She-Hulk. Hit that heal. Get some energy. I said I would try it. Just going to give disrupted and defense down 2 turns. That is going to apply rage. So we want to stay away from that special when it comes up again with Jeff. His ultimate and his basic, it looks like we can use. And that just took our Squirrel Girl. So we're at a little over 200 million right now, and they're really not performing the way that they should. Again, with the retcon team, the last time BATTLEWORLD came up and we had Maestro, retcon was broken. Okay, so I am going to back out of this. We're at just over 200, and it looks like we're already about to lose our last 3. So we'll go down to Astral. Actually, first I'm going to try Insidious 6. So we were at probably just a little over 200 on that before I backed out. So retcon is a no-go on this one, guys. It looks like retcon may be broken as well this week, or this go-round. Alright, so let's try Insidious 6. Let's see what they give us. Hanging on 99% there. Alright, so when we spawn in, he is at a little over 1 point. He's at 1.87. So again, they just basically started us over. I'm pretty sure that's where we were to begin with. Special was going to apply ability block, so you don't want to lead with that. He does not have any rage at the moment, so let's see how long he's already gained 2. Offense down and slow. I'm pretty sure both of those are okay. Go with Hobgoblin. He does not apply any debuffs, just pure damage. Only going to apply bleed. Alright, so we're already at a little over 200 million here. So it looks like regeneration, safeguard, heal self. Alright, let's go with, we can use Spider-Man's ultimate. It looks like he gains 1 rage on that one. So yeah, we're already close to 250 million, so we're already doing better than retcon here. So as long as we can get to, again, around 5 to 6 million, I'd really love to hit 9 so I can hit that 3 billion overall. But I really don't see the Insidious 6 team lasting for a 900 million run. I'd love to see that happen, don't get me wrong. In order to get 900, let's just throw this out there for shits and gigs. Oh, I used that special. I did not mean to do that. That is not good. Yeah. He's mad. Why so serious? So again, yeah, just for shits and gigs, in order to get that 900 mil for me to get 3 billion on the overall run, I would need to get to just under a billion at what, 870 million. So we still have another 130, almost another 500 million to go. So I mean, Hobgoblin does some serious damage. And he continues to do damage with that passive even after. And Maestro said he has had enough of that. He's going to apply bleed. So it does not look like I will get to that 870 million mark. Looks like he's going to take me there. I'm actually okay with this run. That is 700 million, a little over. So I'm pleased with that. So it looks like Insidious 6 is the way to go with that one, guys. So with the 704, that brings me up to just under 2.85. Just under 2.85 billion, guys. Which again, that's not boss level, but for Maestro and for the level that he's been performing, I feel 2.85 is, I'm pleased with that run. Could be a little better, of course. Obviously, there's always room for improvement. If you see anything in that run that you think you can do better, by all means, please do so. Again, I am not a master of this game. So far, so that participant, well, everybody's even there, and it does not give us. Wrong way, guys. We're running difficulty 7, guys, on this difficulty 7. I'm trying to find. It does not give me a leaderboard. Yes, it does. I don't know why I ever went out. So. Yeah, 2.78 bill. So just under 2.8 billion, guys. Again, that's that's not great. That's not boss level, but that is pretty decent. Again, difficulty 7. So yeah, that is my 5 from Maestro. Again, guys, it looks like retcon is broken again in this event. Scopely cannot get anything right. They screwed up wars, trying to progress and get things ready and prepared for the update for the Dread team for the Breaker event coming with Scorpion. It looks like they screwed war up, so we only have one war this week. Again, retcon for it looks like the third cycle in a row now. Retcon is broken and does not get that 50% buff that they were supposed to get. Daring Warriors, it looks like, I feel like they did, or if they didn't, they're still a very viable option in this. Okay, because Daring Warriors, again, 511 million without the 50% boost is pretty well on this. Yeah, so that's my Maestro run, guys. Appreciate you coming by the video. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss anything. I will be back soon with floors 19 through 24 of Blade Omega Tower. I have not got to that yet. We'll be doing that probably either tonight or tomorrow, so I'll get that video up for you either tomorrow or the next day accordingly. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that like, subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one.